addicted to drugs, you get addicted to the money. It gives you a false perception of what life is. Get your shit together. Get it together now, because you've still got a good bit of time to get something together and make a good go of it.
Marriage cancelled, you've lost money, you've gone in prison for the third time. What was next for you? Welcome back to my channel where we discuss personal development, business and everything else that's connected. If this is the first time you are visiting my channel, then please hit the like and subscribe button. Just to let you know, we are now releasing videos every Wednesday 11 AM and every Sunday 3 PM. Make sure to tune in as you don't want to miss them.
You know, I had to get my hair cut this morning, haircut and beard. I'm going grey, so I was like, oh, we need to get them greys taken down.
Listen, is a sign of wisdom that.
It is. And stress.
Where does the stress come from?
2-year-old boy. Honestly, have you seen the videos of him?
Listen, he's like a warrior, isn't he?
Mate,
he's taking over that gym of yours.
Taking over the gym.
Yeah.
It was his second birthday yesterday.
Was it?
And Wednesday he got given some pads, some boxing gloves.
I seen it with Georgina, right?
Yeah, because he's in the gym every day.
Yeah.
He watches, because it's like an MMA gym as well. It's like a couple of like rooms, so he goes into one of the rooms and he's watching all the fighters. So to him, he's watching them pad, he's watching them grapple, wrestle, jiu-jitsu, and he's since he's been born, he's been in the gym.
I know.
So now he's trying to put all the gloves on, and
yeah.
Stinks. We'll have to get him his own for his birthday. Put him on, he cracked the dog. His classmate. No, there's the stress. 2-year-old.
Family, right?
Family life.
Andrew, thank you for coming on. Known you for years.
For having me.
I think we've known each other from prison days, right?
Yep.
Just share with everyone who you are and what your business is.
Yep. So I'm Andrew. I started out as a personal trainer.
Yeah.
Sort of evolved into a gym owner. So I have a gym in Preston called Fit Forward.
Yeah.
And that's where we are. We're just trying to grow the gym at the moment.
This is like a physical gym, right, in Preston?
Yes. So we went down the online route during COVID.
Yeah.
We did really well, elevated us a little bit.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people jumping onto sort of our programs during COVID. We had something called I Got Lean in COVID-19. So people didn't have distractions. It was great. They were getting in shape. But then once the lockdown finished, it sort of dwindled a little bit. So I'm a person who likes to be in front, customer facing. So we got our own premises, and then we took it into a physical location, which a lot of people would say, oh, stay online, but I'm sort of the other way. I like to build relationships with people, and sort of keep the customer for longer, rather than just the online thing's a little bit. I don't know. It's just wasn't really my thing.
Yeah. And to be honest, that's what's lacking these days anyway. The physical, the face-to-face interaction, that community, isn't it?
Yes. So that's exactly what we wanted to create. So a community where it wasn't just like big fellas, huge big bodybuilders. We're not really that type of gym. We're more of a family gym. So we have a lot of couples who come and train with us. But that's not to say we do train hard. It's not like it is for beginners, but we've got people who, can really train, like yourself.
Yeah. Well, I do a little bit.
He does a little bit, I know.
Just here and there.
Okay, just a little bit.
Okay, cool. So we met in prison.
We did.
Right? So let's talk about prison. So when did you get locked up and how long did you do inside? Because I remember I met you in Cat D.
Yeah, we was in Kirkham in 2015.
Yeah.
I got locked up in 2014.
Yeah.
I did, so I got 4 years to do 2. That was actually my third prison sentence.
Was it?
Yeah, for
I didn't
drugs.
know it was your third.
No, no. The comb over. Everyone always thought it was my first offence.
I thought you was a footballer.
That's it. A lot of people did, or an undercover. So it was my third offence for drugs. So yeah, it was a bit of a kick in the teeth at the time. Like, I just sort of got to a place in life where I thought, I was doing okay.
Yeah.
But obviously things happen. You get caught. You play stupid games. You win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
I got 4 years. I was expecting to get a little bit more, so I was quite happy with that at the time.
Yeah.
But for me, it was a bit of a blessing in disguise.
Was it?
Yeah, it was, because
Your third sentence.
yeah, the third one, yeah,
Third one.
because the second one, it was just like I came out and I was like, I've got the game.
Let's go even bigger.
Let's go even bigger. Yeah, that's what you do. You think you learn,
Yeah.
or you're thinking you're learning. Really, you're just going bigger, and the sentences are just going to get bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I'd probably still be doing it now. So it is a blessing in disguise. And yeah, we met each other in Cat D. I remember you was a very disciplined person, because I used to see you every single morning on the track, and you was doing your pull-ups, you was doing your laps.
Had to be done right.
Every day, yeah, every day, yeah.
Okay, so the first sentence, you didn't learn any lesson. The second sentence, you didn't learn any lesson. You just thought, I'll just go bigger.
Yeah.
And the third one is what kind of turned it for you.
Yeah, yeah. So I'd built a legal business. So like I had so like DPD, the courier company.
Yeah.
I had like 4 franchises with them, so I had people driving vans.
Yeah.
So we had some. So people always laugh and go, "Oh yeah, courier, yeah." I was like, "No, we never mix business. Legal with illegal." So, I had that running, and it was probably at a point where I was just starting to get out of that game.
Yeah, yeah.
But maybe I was just like lying to myself, because we always say, "Oh, just a little bit more,
Just a little bit more.
and then I'll get out." So I'm probably lying to myself. I'll probably still be doing it.
Yeah.
But
It's a mad trap, isn't it?
it's a trap.
It's a trap.
People are addicted to drugs.
Yeah.
You get addicted to the money.
Yeah, yeah.
And to the ease of money, and it gives you a false perception of what life is.
Yeah.
Because everything's fast, and you can build things fast. So yeah, it was a blessing in disguise, and it hit me hard because I had a lot of things sort of in the pipeline. I was due to get married in Mexico. Imagine the text message that you have to send out to friends and family.
Yeah.
Wedding's off. I'm going to prison, because a lot of people didn't know what I was up to.
Yeah, yeah,
I was quite good at sort of having a bit of a double life.
Yeah.
Even though I had been doing it for years and years and years. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? It's good to be honest like that, because there's people out there doing it now. They look at you and think, wow, he's turned his stuff totally around.
Yeah.
So it is inspiring for a lot of people, because
Yeah.
we've been there, done it, and we're telling you this is a trap. Don't go there, right?
Yes, honestly. And the one thing I will always say is, so when we was inside, we was always looking at bettering ourselves, like doing whatever courses. Some of the courses are shit, let's be honest.
Yeah.
They're not going to lead you onto anything. But I think what you've got to have is the willing to want to do something, because a lot of people act like, they need it given to them. They're acting like, well, what's the system going to give me? What are they doing for me? But it's like, I always used to say, no, what are you doing for yourself?
Yep.
And if you're not prepared to put the work in and literally start from the bottom and start building up, you're never really going to get anywhere. You're always going to be probably going to get a shitty dead-end job.
Yep.
Whereas the type of guys we are, we want to build something of substance for ourselves, and that's going to help, our families or whatever, and build something bigger rather than just give ourselves a job.
Yep. Great. That's a good one, that. Okay, so you said that your married was. So were you with your partner this time?
So,
were you with Georgina?
No. This was another partner. Yeah.
Okay, so you lost that partner, right?
Lost the whole relationship. Like I'd lost everything.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I lost everything. So for me, that was the biggest wake-up call. So you know yourself, you see people in the 40s and 50s and they're ready to come out. They're not ready to change.
No.
They're still in that mentality, and I'm thinking, I don't want to be like these. I don't want to be 50, finishing a sentence, coming out. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
What are you going to, time's running out. So I was like, it's not make or break, but it is to get your shit together. Like, get it together now, because you've still got, you know, a good bit of time to get something together and make a good go of it. And what do you want to be? Do you want to be that guy who used to talk about, oh, I used to have money, blah, blah, blah. You see them in the pubs nowadays. Oh, I used to be at it when I was your age. And you just look at them and you just, it's quite sad.
Yeah.
You look, you just think, oh, yeah, no one's bothered me. Like, you
Yeah,
should have learned. So for me, that's what I didn't want to become. And I had to ask myself, I had to ask questions of myself, like, who are you and what do you want to be?
Yeah.
And, you know, you have to say a lot of goodbyes to people.
Yep.
People that are not on that same sort of path, and just sort of, you can still talk to them, but you're just not on the same journey as them. So you sort of have to give them a wide berth and just do your own thing, because it's just you at the end of the day, innit, that's going to be there doing it.
Yeah, defo. So marriage cancelled, everything's broken up, you've lost money, you've gone in prison for the third time, and then you come out this time, and when obviously you come out fully out, what was next for you? Pay attention, I've got some exciting news for you guys. I've launched a 7-day total free audio course for you guys, which is going to help you improve and elevate your mindset, and it's also going to help you in your business. All you have to do is go and sign up every single day, day 1 to day 7. You will receive a free 2-minute audio from me in my own words, in my voice, and what that will do is help you in your business and your mindset. Make sure you go and sign up and let me know how you find it.
So, like you just said, I come out, I had nothing, so I'd lost my house, like relationships, I had a lot of money seized, I had a lot of people who were supposedly friends, you know, like with money that had, you know, oh, I need, you know how it is, I needed to use this for this and this for that, and so it was starting from scratch. And I actually went and lived with my friend. He said he had a spare room. He let me live there rent free. He said, I'll let you get on your feet. Yeah. Which was a really good friend. You know, I'll never forget that. That's when you're down like that, you need those type of people. He didn't ask for nothing in return, and that was brilliant. And then 2 of my other friends, we were talking about, I think we came to Manchester one day, and we went to Kettlebell Kitchen, and we saw the whole setup. So we was like, we could do something like this in Preston. So we set our own up. We called it the Health Shack. So we had that for 2 years. We just couldn't get it profitable.
Got it.
Just couldn't make it work in Preston.
Well, you had a bang at it, right?
We had a good go. We had a really good go. On the surface of it, everyone was like, why are you selling? Why are you selling?
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to them, like, we were turning over, like, for a small shop, we were turning over good numbers. We just couldn't get that model right of profit, us taking a good wedge out of it. So we decided to sell, and everyone was like, why are you selling? But it was a good point for us, because we didn't struggle to sell it. And then it was just time to move on.
Yeah. But it's mad because a lot of businesses sometimes they don't work right, and what's it called? It's just, you must have learned so much from that though, right?
Oh man,
we
learned so much. And at the time, I was like, it was stressing me out, because we had like a lot of the time when people talk about business, you know, it's because they're not getting people through the door. We were queuing out the door. What we couldn't get right is just like...
What do you think went wrong there then?
I know now, hindsight's brilliant. Like, you look back, you go, this. So we was a top heavy model for like just the whole process of going in and ordering. We had too many staff. Prep took too long.
Got it.
We were doing too many things. We was doing meal prep service nationwide. So we was doing a lot of things when really we just needed to concentrate on that one thing. And we needed to get people in and sat down, because it was almost like a takeaway style thing. So people are coming in, they're ordering steak and salmon, but we're charging takeaway prices when really they should be sitting down enjoying that dish, 14, 15 pound a dish.
Yeah.
Whereas you're charging £8 and £9 for them to walk out in a box. It adds up. Them £3-4
Course
you know,
it does.
every single cover.
Yeah.
You know, when you're getting 200 covers through the door every day, it adds up. It adds up on your bottom line. So that would definitely be the big thing. We should have had a proper seating area, but we didn't go all in.
Yeah. Have you water? Yeah.
Thank you.
It's interesting that, because I speak to a lot of business owners, and most of the time the model of pricing structure and certain things is just definitely
we got that wrong.
It's not right.
Yeah,
so
we got that wrong.
It's interesting to say that.
It's you know, it's good to say you got things wrong, because there's people out there, they just won't admit they got things. They will blame everything else.
Yeah.
I admit from the off, we got things wrong. The concept was amazing. You know, we were doing like meals for football teams, professional football teams. We had the Instagram presence.
Yeah.
You know, we were going to events. We were doing everything right. We just didn't get that business model right at first. And no matter what we did, you know, we just couldn't do it. So in the end, it was like
time to say goodbye.
And that was the hardest bit.
Was it?
I was emotionally attached, because I've come out of prison.
And it's your first baby,
and
innit?
It's my first thing, and I'm scared that if I get rid of that, where do I go then? Do I go back? Do I fall back into what I know? Revert to type? You know, like what? I know how to hustle. I know how to spin a few quid. So do I go back and do that? And then that again was another sort of obstacle and another battle. So yeah, that leads us on to where we are now.
Where we are today, which is that you've got now a successful gym.
Yep.
How many years did you have a little break or a little think moment before you went into the PTing and
PTing? Yeah. So there was a few months in between where we sold the shop, and then like I was having battles with myself daily.
At this point, right?
Yeah. Who are you? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
But I'm training every day. I always train like yourself. We look after ourselves. I was always sharp, and I was like, do I want to do this? Do I want to be a PT? Do I like? It was almost a bit of an ego thing as well, because going from shop owner, business owner in the centre of Preston, everyone knows you.
Yeah.
It was like it's like almost taking a step back. But then I just thought, do you know what? You know this. You know how to do it. Just get your head down and go and do that for 6 months.
Yeah.
And then hatch your next plan.
Yeah.
And then that's when I was like, right, I can get busy here. I knew I could get busy. That wasn't an issue. It was how I wanted to do it. So then, COVID hit then as well.
At the same time?
Yeah. So just as I got busy, COVID hit. So I had to pivot again. And then I just thought, do you know what? I started doing free workouts on Facebook Live.
Right.
And we started getting like 200-300 people on every live.
Yeah.
So I did that every day for 2 weeks.
Did you?
And then as we were doing that, I was building a website in the background and recording loads of stuff. And then I was like, right, we've got this 6-week challenge. I got lean in COVID-19, and then I just put the link on every time I did the a live. I just put like the website link on for registration.
Yeah.
And then I was saying to Georgina, my missus, I was going, you know, if we can just cover the mortgage and the bills until this thing blows over, we're fine. If we get 30 people, and, you know, like the first time I checked my emails, I was like, I've had over 100 applicants. Brilliant. So that was good. So then we kicked on from there.
Wow. So COVID was almost like a blessing in disguise, right?
It was brilliant. I got to sit at home every day. Literally we were doing lives, we were doing Zooms. On some Zooms you could go on and people would just start coming on at certain times, and like on my big screen at home there was just like people were that big because there was that many people coming on. Yeah, so that was good. That was good, yeah.
Okay, so like fast forward, then when did you start thinking like, I need a place, I need a gym, and you started looking for a spot, right?
Yeah, so this was when like COVID was supposedly coming to an end, you know, like 'cause we had that little break and then we went back into lockdown. So I put it out on like my social that I've been looking at units, and so there was this one unit I went to look at, and it was on my old area,
right?
So it's not far from London
restaurant,
Road, the restaurant. So this particular bit, it's like a red light bit, and so I've gone round the back of the unit, and there's like a prostitute and a customer, and I just went, no, I'm not doing it. I thought the area had got a little bit better.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I don't need this. So I put a little video out telling like people we'd been looking, and it was a joke about the prostitute and stuff. And someone reached out to me. It was a guy that I knew like quite well, and he runs like a very successful MMA gym.
Okay.
In Preston, and he'd built up this gym that had a spare room in the back.
Okay.
And it was a good sized room, and it was already kitted out.
Was it?
He said, come in. He said, come and have a look. And you know, the only sort of stipulation to the agreement was he had a fighters class on a Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday, so just 3 hours a week. He needed that room for 1 hour, so 1 hour at a time, so 3 hours in a week.
Yeah.
The rest of the time,
it's yours.
It's yours. You give me a very good price on it. And since then, that's where I've been.
Wow.
And so my model is group training.
Yeah, let's talk your model.
Yeah. So I did the PT side of things.
Because I think that one of the most important things I really want to know, and for people that are starting off, is what makes a successful gym? What is a good business model for a gym?
Yeah, I think it's community, like having a culture at your gym. So I started this thing off called Fit Mums and Fit Dads.
That's great.
Yeah, we just did like men only training, like for dads, like ladies only training. And so when I was a PT, it was all one-to-one, and you're back to back. And I'm like, this ain't gonna last. Like this is just burning me out. And like the quality of life I'm gonna have. Yeah, I'm making some money, but the quality of life, shit. How can I sort of maximize everything and also give them like a bit more of a saving? So I've thought, right, we'll go to a small group PT. They pay less than what they do on a personal training session. Yep, but they get more sessions. They get within a group of like-minded people. Accountability. They make friends.
Yep.
And I get to make more money inside that hour. So it's a win-win for everyone.
No-brainer.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. So it started off, we were just doing 3 classes a week, 3 for the men, 3 for the ladies, and then it just started to grow. So then, like now, we have almost like between 4 and 7 classes per day.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like we're open 7 days a week.
Who runs them? You or?
So there's me. Georgina coaches. She was already a coach before I met her, but she never really put that into play. So I was like, come on, step away from your current job, come and work with me. And she did. She got she wasn't very confident in front of classes.
I've seen her grow on social media.
She's grown.
Mate, I've seen her over the last year because I can see that you've helped her in the right direction.
I've pushed her.
Yeah.
Come on, do it. I didn't like it. You know yourself, when you first started, it's hard. Yeah.
Social media is never easy.
It's never easy, but now it's like, I'm just talking to a friend now.
Yeah.
You know, forget cameras and everything. Like, I'm just talking to a friend, and that's how I treat it.
Yeah.
When you get over that obstacle, it's good. Yeah, so Georgina's coaching. We've got now clients who have been with us for 2 to 3 years, who've started off with us, and they've sort of almost grown into that role. So I'm currently putting them through the CrossFit level 1 badges, certifications, because it's a lot more in depth than just a personal trainer level 3.
Yeah.
They'll learn a lot more from that than they will from a level 3. So yeah, we've got them currently doing classes here and there just to take the pressure off me, so I can sort of focus on sort of more high value tasks.
Yeah.
So you know yourself, you're working inside the business and you're not working on the business. So currently I'm trying to elevate myself to work on the business and take us to, you know, another sort of level. Like,
and don't worry, it takes time. It takes time, but you'll get there. You'll figure it out.
It does take time, yeah. So I took on a mentor for who runs like gyms.
Yeah.
They run gyms all over the world. And I think I just watched a video downstairs of yours before, actually, saying find people who have what you want.
Yep.
And you're paying them for their mistakes.
Yeah.
So that you just fast forwarding yourself to success.
That's all it is, yeah.
And you couldn't have put that any better.
Yeah.
You know, people ask me, oh, how much is like the mentorship? And then I tell them, and they're like, how much? I'm like, yeah, but I've already made that back within the first 3 months from the stuff that I'm implementing with them.
Yeah.
Some people don't see it.
Yeah, the mistake people make is that, because we've got programs, and the mistake people make is that they focus on the price and not the value.
Yes.
Right? And what they fail to understand is that, let's just say you paid 25 grand for something. Might sound like huge money, right? Fine, it is huge money, but in the grand scheme of things, that 25 grand, that you've got that skill now. So you can also monetize that and charge someone else.
Of course. Of course.
So you make that back.
And it carries
double,
over.
triple, quadruple over.
What you'll know as yourself as well is the principles that they're teaching you is going to carry over into. So ours is all about getting me off like trying to do everything.
Yeah.
Every job in the business, you know. We've got people for the jobs that I don't need to be doing now.
Yeah.
And that's just the same in any sort of business you start. You need to get yourself looking over onto the business, so then you can service that business the best possible way. I can't be doing like wiping machines down and stuff like that. We've got people for that. We've got people for, you know, like dealing with memberships and stuff, and you know, like just little things when it's clients' birthdays, we send cards out, we send gifts out. Ours is all about like value and service, because it isn't
I love that.
Yeah, it isn't a cheap membership. We get we get more people who say no to our memberships than we do that say yeah. But we're not interested in them people.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how we sort of run our thing, and it's hard at first to sort of get used to people to say no, but now I'm used to it now. People will say no.
So have you got more scope in that business to do more things, mental health stuff, training, workshops?
Yes. So we want to start going out and doing corporate wellness events.
Yeah.
So almost like running corporate programs as well, where maybe we send one of our coaches into, I don't know, some type of business with like, they might have 25 up to 300 staff.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they will have money set aside for the wellness, and it's good to sort of push forward that a healthier workforce means less sick days. It's only going to benefit them. So we sort of want to push that forward. We want to do kids programs, you know, get kids into you know, just don't have to be weightlifting. It's just getting active. Look at the generation now, like the YouTube generation. Yeah. My little nephew, he's into he's like a proper nerd. He's into his Minecraft. He's on YouTube 24/7. He's literally sat like this.
Yeah.
He can't even walk to the end of the street without his legs like being like aching. I'm like, come on, you're walking. Like, so for my little boy, like he's just active, and he's going to stay active. He's not. I don't want him to be, you know. Yeah. Turning into that sort of just computer all day, every day. Yeah. So programs we want to aim at doing all that sort of stuff. Also, once I've got this one nailed properly, I would like to open another location as well.
Nice.
So I'm currently
In Preston or maybe out?
maybe
or?
outskirts of Preston, yeah, somewhere on the outskirts, yeah. I need to get this one right
Perfect,
first.
right,
So
yeah.
yeah, I'm currently working on all like my operating procedures, writing everything down from top to bottom, so that it's
Yeah.
like it works without me.
You need systems.
Systems is the one.
Yeah, you do. It takes time though, yeah.
It does take time. It does.
It does. It's normal. Okay, why do you think people quit training? Hey YouTube, I'm really sorry to cut you off, but I have to share this with you. I want you to get to your next level, and I believe that personal development is the gateway to success. So what I've done is I've gone and created a 7-day free audio course. This is totally free. All you have to do is sign up, and from day 1 till day 7, every single day, you will receive a 2-minute audio from me, which will elevate your mindset and give you power in your business. Make sure you go and sign up and let me know how you find it. You know, people start something, they're on a little hype thing, right?
They do.
And they reach that, let's just say it's a 90-day program.
Yes.
They reach that 90 days, and then on the 91st day, it's just like...
Because they think they can give up. They think they've made it. A lot of them think they've made it. So we do these 90-day programs because it's a short enough time
Yeah.
to convert someone over the phone, like a lead. If a lead rings up,
Yeah.
no one. A 12-month program doesn't sound pretty.
No.
No one's. Oh yeah, okay, I'll buy into 12 months. 90 days, it's achievable. We can show them enough time.
Yeah.
In order like to get results.
Yeah.
But I think the reason they quit is they want everything too quick. And it's the same with business, I think, as well. People give up. They just want things too quick. So the one thing we do is we try and after the first initial 90 days, so we have like a client journey that we have to follow to the T. And it's what we say is they have to keep winning. So, as in like, so any type of progress, we're measuring weight loss, inches, PBs, learning how to do a new lift. So we congratulate them. So every week we do a thing. We have a board in the gym, and it's called Bright Spots.
Yeah.
If someone does something good, we write it on the board. Then every Friday, we do shout outs in our private Facebook group. So like we're putting them on the podium. So it's like they've probably never had anyone like congratulate them all week. So this is the time we want to keep congratulating them, keep them winning. That's the thing. Keep them winning, keep them interested. It doesn't work for everyone because, like you said, some people are just happy to go, I've lost weight.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
So you just keep that momentum going.
We have to try and keep that momentum. So we work in 90 days. So we do a 90-day review with them. They're like, oh, you've done well. This was your goal. And then before they have chance to say, I want to finish, we go, right, so what's your next 90-day goal?
Yeah.
And then we have to sort of embed that into the brain to sort of go, oh, right, we need to go again.
Yep. And it's true anyway, because you're putting it into their mind that it's not a short-term thing, it's a long-term thing, this.
We've trained for how long?
Yeah.
And do we ever think we've reached the goal?
No.
The goal might be here, but then you move forward and then the goal also goes. It keeps moving, and there's always something new to hit.
Yeah. So I seen that you introduced your little one to the gym.
Yeah.
Since young, he's been in there. Since I've been watching it. So what is the benefits of doing that for parents? I think I haven't got kids, for it's more for parents. What is the benefits?
So for parents, I always say to them, because we let them bring the children to the gym. I think we're only like there's not that many that do that. Obviously, insurance purposes and stuff.
Yeah.
We have like a little area at the back end of the gym where they're in the room still.
Yeah.
And they can watch. And I always say it's important for them to see you working out, because then it's going to be normal for them.
Yeah.
If they see you sat there drinking, smoking, doing all these bad habits or whatever, you know, that are unhealthy, the likelihood is monkey see, monkey do. They're going to
Yep.
follow. So what I want my little boy to be in the gym every day. I want him to see people working hard, like working towards a goal. And yeah, for parents, the kids need to see them doing it because it's setting a brilliant example. Like,
Yeah.
I think I think it's amazing because the kids will mimic. You know how many times the kids have started, like, we have like a little kiddies like Olympic bar, and they come and pick it up and they're mimicking what the parents are doing, and that can only be a good thing, can't it? That
Yeah,
can
no,
only
no,
be a good
definitely.
thing.
Train on
It's
your own.
normalised to them where some kids might see the gym as a daunting place, and they do. I've been into gyms and I've felt a bit like intimidated, even though I've been to loads of gyms.
Yeah.
I've walked in and I've been like a little bit intimidated, you know. But then you just carry on and you just crack on.
Yeah.
So I think just that normalising it, exercise is like, and being healthy. It is normal.
I like that. I like that. So you mentioned CrossFit there a little bit. Did you get involved in some CrossFit competition? Or did you
No, I went to a High Rocks competition.
Okay.
I'd like to see you get involved in
What
one
is
of
it?
these as well. So it's like just functional fitness. So you do 8 1-kilometer runs.
Right.
In between the runs,
Yeah.
you've got a station. So you've got 1,000-meter ski,
Okay,
1,000-meter row, lunges, burpees,
Ooh.
farmer's carry. It's right up your street, to be fair.
Okay.
So yeah, we've got all our clients involved in that as well.
Really?
So we're taking 20 to London in November, and then when it comes to Manchester in Jan, we're hoping to take about 40 or 50 clients with us and just get them to really push themselves.
Well, sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good.
Where's in London?
They have it all over the world. So
All right, okay.
the London I'm doing Birmingham in October, London in November, and then when the January date gets announced, I'm going to be messaging you.
You know what? It's good to do stuff like that because it just changes up the.
It does.
Doesn't it?
And competition is
Yeah,
good.
we need it, definitely.
It's good. We
I love
need
it.
that.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk nutrition. How important is nutrition when it comes to working out and just getting involved in gym and work every day?
It's like 80%, I would say.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, we always we always say you can't out-train a bad diet. Like we have a client last night, and he's a deputy head at a school,
Right.
And he comes and trains 4 or 5 times a week, and he was talking to me last night. He was like, my nutrition is shit at the moment, and I was laughing. I was like, well, why? What's up? And he went, I train well, I'm fit, but I'm just eating shit. He said, I'm eating like bags of crisps for breakfast and stuff. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, you're treading water. So literally the training is just so, he's doing this. He's balancing, maintaining.
Yeah.
If he didn't train, he'd be out of shape. He'd be like up there for, like heart disease and all that type of stuff, which he still might be now because, the diet is very important. So I just said to him, right, we need to sort that out.
Yeah.
And it was like a little cry for help from me. So we offer, as well as like our membership, we do one-to-one nutritional services as well. So that's where we can work with the clients one-to-one.
Yeah.
And really delve into, not just give them a diet plan, really delve into the lifestyles and help them that way as well.
Okay, so how much do you weigh?
107 kilos.
So for someone who weighs 107, let's just talk about what do you like roughly eat every day? Like how much protein? How do you break it up?
Yeah, so I'm at the moment we're going on. We've got 3 holidays next month.
Next month, 3
we're busy.
holidays.
Yeah, we're busy. We've got a family one. I'm on a stag do with a load of pals, and then we've got like the guy who owns the gym. It's his 40th.
Right.
So all the families are going away as well.
Right.
So it's a busy month, and obviously you want to look in shape. I'm all right all year round. But you want to lose a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm in a deficit at the moment, a calorie deficit. I'm having about 2,500 calories a day. Protein protein quite high, so about 200 grams, 220 grams of protein. I just focus on protein and calories. I just let the fat and sort of carbs take care of themselves.
Is that how it works for you?
I don't really, I'm not like a bodybuilder who goes into the grams of everything.
Yeah,
I just know as long as I'm hitting my protein, as long as I'm in a deficit and I'm doing what I need to be doing outside the gym, then yeah, we're good.
So you mentioned 200 grams of protein. How do you, for example, how would you get 200 grams of protein in every day? How do you break that up? Like, what does it look like?
Yeah, so
6 chicken breasts or?
no, so early morning. So I'm in the gym at 6 a.m. every morning till 8. I go home, eggs straight away, 4 or 5 eggs straight away. So I'm getting about 30, 40 grams there.
So you'll have your first about 7, 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then probably a snack. Snack might be like one of the protein pouches that you can get from Aldi, another 30. And then dinner, chicken breast, big chicken breast, 40 or 50 grams.
Around 12-ish, 1-ish, yeah?
Yeah, so, and then another snack, protein snack, maybe a shake. I think I have my last meal about 9 o'clock.
Oh, do you?
Because I'm sometimes at the gym, depends what night, I'm at the gym till 8:30, 9, and then I get back, and then I just have a bit of a feed then.
Yeah. Well, you are definitely in a deficit because I put a biscuit there and you've not touched it yet, so.
There's still time. There's still time, you never know.
That was a little test.
It's a test, I might just take it in the car, you know.
Okay, so you mentioned in lockdown about Georgina helping you out, or you pushing her to do better for her. How important has she been in your journey?
Oh, very important, because
let's give her some credit.
Let's give her a lot of credit, because when I first met her, like...
When did you meet her?
So it was literally when I got out, about 3 months after I got out.
Yep.
So that was like a sort of an awkward conversation, because we was talking a while. I was messaging her, you know, in the DMs and that. She was not giving the number, you know. I was persistent. And then, you know, it came to the...
They know how to make us fight, right?
Yeah, she did, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. It showed some good qualities to me. But like Georgina went to private school, you know.
Oh, did she?
We're opposite ends of the spectrum,
Okay.
so it was a bit like, I've just got out of prison, and it was like...
Did you tell her straight up?
Oh, yeah, I'm just honest. I'm honest.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, you know...
She probably loved it.
Some of it, it's weird. There's like a gravitation that, like, yeah, they just like, I think there's like the bravado of it. I don't know. There's something around it where it's like, really? Oh, tell me about it. And
yeah.
then she sort of, when things got serious and, you know, met her family and stuff, she was like, look, any type of like you going back to any of that, I'm out. Like, I'm not into that. I've never been into that. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to start being around it. So the choice is yours. So really for me, it was...
So she put it on you, right?
Yeah, she did. And I like that, you know.
Yeah.
I did like that, because I was like, I need that. Because
well, she cared for you, innit?
She cared, she cared, and she wanted me to do better. And she always like sort of pushed me and believed in me and said, no, like, you've got this. You know, like just before we set off here, I was like, I'm a little bit nervous and I don't know why. And she's like, you've done this loads of times. She's like, you've got this. And then she FaceTimed me with my little boy. Like, oh,
that's nice.
Know, we're proud of you. And, you know, so I love that side of it. Yeah, she's been brilliant.
Massive help, right?
Yeah, she's been brilliant with our little boy as well.
Okay.
Cameron, yeah, she's been class.
So what is she doing now? Is she doing something as well for the mums, or is she?
She does, yeah. So we're gonna like launch a program with her. What she's gonna run, like something along the lines of dumbbells and diapers, which is just gonna be like a speciality program just for mums who have just had the kids, because obviously she's been through it herself.
Yeah.
She knows about it, so that's going to be her little thing.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll do well with that. Yeah.
Power couple, right? In the fitness game.
Yeah.
I
want that to be. This is why, like, I wanted to push her on social media, because I know she's got the power to be really good. Like, people gravitate towards her because she's just a nice girl. There's no fakeness about her. Like, she's honest. She'll like tell you about the gym. Like,
Go on, tell her. She's probably watching this, right? Tell her what you love about her.
Oh, she's just she's an honest girl. She's got a likability about her, and she's warm. She's warm. She's genuine. People like her, I think, just because she is genuine and people can relate to her. You know, she's been there with like the pregnancy. She's not telling you she's lost all this weight in 2 weeks. She's been very honest and
authentic. And
authentic. And I think with Instagram now, I think authentic wins every time.
It does.
There's so much fake shit.
Yep.
Like the people pictures, you can't even put a picture up without doing, you know, all this madness to the
AI.
picture. Yeah, AI. It was literally just on TikTok before playing around with AI. Like I said, oh, watch this. And I put it to her face and she's like, what is that?
Yeah.
So it's true. Authentic will always win long term.
Well, I wish you both plenty of wins.
Thank you.
You know, I wish you all the best with that. So, what winds you up? What really pisses you off, Andrew?
In general?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Go
got.
on. Spill it all out.
It's like Instagram, just the fake shit on Instagram. Like, especially in this industry.
Yep.
Like, steroids are rife, and you've got some guy who's like literally genetically already gifted. You know, he's probably lifted a couple weights, and now he's an expert. And you know, he's probably taken a shitload of steroids. You can tell.
Yeah.
And they're trying to pass off to your average Joe that, oh, you can do this in 6 weeks, 4 weeks, or whatever. You know, that pisses me off. So when we do transformations, which the real, they're authentic, they're not airbrushed, they're just your average working guy. You know, he's not gone from big belly to Arnie. He's just, you know, we've got him in shape, and that's the real sort of stuff that we sort of promote.
Yeah.
So it pisses me off.
So no steads.
No steads. No. Like Instagram is just like, I don't know. It's just the industry's just sort of fake.
It is, yeah.
It gets me mad because I'm in this industry, but also you just sort of have to turn the blind eye to it and just get on with it. Stay in your own lane.
Well, you guys are too authentic.
Yeah.
And what's happening is sometimes the best never always win. It's sometimes the loudest and the one who makes the most noise wins.
Yeah, it's true. You know.
And sometimes the one who makes the most noise are just fake.
It is. It's
so
true.
that if you're a really genuine and authentic,
it hurts. I think sometimes it hurts for people. Oh, you're a hater, but you just have to sort of go. Just move on with it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so what's next for you then? What's next for your business? Tell us. Let's close this off then.
So, next thing for Fit Forward is we need to get to. We've got a membership number that we want to get to and be consistently hitting every month, and then I will look at opening
another
site
branch.
Number 2. Yeah, that is the goal for now.
Love it.
But you know, like you said, it takes time. And it feels like sometimes, like today, I was in a little bit of a lull, just a bit like entrepreneurship. It can be, it's like that. Some days I'm like, I'm winning. Today, just for one of them days, I was like, I just feel like giving it in, you know.
Yeah.
And you have them days.
Entrepreneurship, you're like a heart rate.
Yes.
That machine.
So
it's exactly like that.
Roller coaster, innit?
Yeah. That's the one. Perfect. Well, listen, Andrew, thank you for coming on. What we'll do is we'll attach all your links, send it us. We'll put it all in the description below.
Brilliant.
That's been really, really good. So,
yeah, no, I've enjoyed it.
Thanks for coming on.
I love it. Thank you very much.
Cheers.